Welcome to the session that's going to really set your journey on fire, all right? Understanding what students want is probably the most critical first step that you can cross to ensure that you're always enabling them to achieve what they set out to achieve, right? Let's jump right into it. Let's say if there is a student, what they really want is to become a superhero, right? I want to become a growth hacker. I want to become an entrepreneur. I want to become something that I'm not today, right? And therefore, I want to learn how to get superpowers. So you may tell them how to assemble a jetpack, how to use, anti-gravity machines to fly, all of that stuff, right? These are all features, right? These are course elements, but you're accumulating course elements along the way with the objective of becoming a superhero. This vision of who they want to become is pretty much the cornerstone of defining what is their super outcome. So let's take some super outcome examples. This is something that you will have to define by the end of this session. So what is a super outcome? It's not what you will teach. It's not the ultimate guide to Facebook. You will know everything about marketing. No, that's not a thing. It's what the student wants is the super outcome, right? Like, let's say, generate leads profitably for your business, earn money while I sleep, or build a side business that's earning money for me, right? A second revenue stream. All of these are things that people want, and that's how you define a super outcome. Now, the interesting thing is you can have the same course, but it can have different outcomes for different people. Like an SEO course for a content writer would be about getting a job which pays twice as much. For a founder, it would be generate free leads for my startup. Free for a freelancer, it may be getting repeat business because you're driving, how number one visit on Google, right? So it could be that. So the real question is, who is your student, right? And a lot of people make this mistake. They go very broad. They say all founders are my thing. All fitness geeks are my target audience, right? But what is interesting is when you go niche, right? Where you say idea stage, non-tech founders looking to build a tech product. Now you know exactly what they want, who this person is, and therefore you can sell to them. If I tell you I'm a post-pregnancy, I'm an expert at getting post-pregnancy moms back into shape, rather than saying I'm a health and fitness expert, right? Who's the post-pregnancy mom going to go to? Right, so I think that's the key. You want to go to the person who has specialized in your field, right? I think that's the critical thing. So now once you identify who your student is, you're trying to figure out what is their super outcome. We have some examples over here, right? Write a book, travel while freelancing. Write a book also may not be their super outcome, right? Maybe becoming an authority figure in their space is what they're really looking for. So you'll have to kind of delve deeper into what really is the super outcome, and then you have to break it up into what we call minimum outcomes. Minimum outcomes are basically, I'm not telling you how to become a superhero, I'm just telling you how to get a mask on. I'm not telling you how to become a superhero, I'm just telling you how to build a jetpack, right? For example, let's say a minimum outcome is level one of your super outcome, right? I mean, that's essentially what it is. It should be desirable and achievable by itself, right? I should want to have this level one problem solved. But a minimum outcome puts me on the journey really fast, right? It tells me that, hey, I can achieve this, I can do this as a student. And that's what students really want. They want to know, can I do this? Can you make me do this, right? Can I believe that? Can I trust you that you're going to? I can trust you and be in your hands that you're going to actually deliver this outcome for me. Let's take a look at some minimum outcomes now, right? Like create your first ad on Facebook, write the outline of your book, or craft your startup's elevator pitch. All of these are just examples of minimum outcomes. Finally, you have to say, how are you going to help them achieve that minimum outcome as well, right? So they've given you a template on how to write that. Take a look. I'll give you the link as well in the session notes so that you can take a look at the presentation and write yours. Right? So let's say now you put all this together. Who's your target student? What's their super outcome? What's the minimum outcome? And how are you going to help them achieve that minimum outcome, right? This is what your task is going to be. I've given you some examples and I've given you a task to write yours. That's it. I'm signing off. Complete this today.